The primary components of end-to-end observability means that, at its baseline, I have the opportunity to observe or monitor any application, any infrastructure, anywhere. And so eventually what that really means in a more modern construct, whether we're talking about on-premise applications, applications in the cloud, on-premise infrastructure or cloud infrastructure, it's full stack, hybrid architecture. Doesn't matter whether it's the most modern cloud native thing you've ever built, or if you've got some long tail legacy things that you've been hanging on to for the past couple of decades. People will say, we've chosen hybrid architecture, and I think the joke is, hybrid architecture chose you.
Exactly.
The reality is that probably more and more things, if we look at the trends, they are cloud native. More and more, government agencies, private sector, everyone's building in the clouds, and you can see it in the large cloud service providers' financials. These things are growing in the billion-dollar clip. What's really changed is, historically, and still in a lot of cases, when you're using a best-of-breed solution, or what was a best-of-breed solution, you'll be looking at a monitoring tool for infrastructure, and you'll notice something's not working right there. You have an application that's not performing the way that you want that application to perform, and so you've got a different tool telling you that. And then over somewhere else, you're collecting all the logs. The real benefit to try and reduce the time to know when I have a problem and to reduce the time to solving that problem is correlating all that information and not having separate teams working in separate tools, all with a separate perspective. One of the things I see, and actually take everything I've said, right? I'm talking end-to-end observability and security. That is a endless set of puzzles that we can solve for, and I think boiling the ocean is the exact wrong approach to take. So I think the good news for government here is, our advice would be call us, but what we're going to do when you call us, if we're going to talk about this, we're going to go from the commercial of all of the things we could possibly do. It boils down to what's their most pressing issue. Do they have a security concern that they want to address? And we can look at it from that security operations center and the logs perspective. Do they have a particular infrastructure challenge that they want to address? Is there a particular app that's not working the way they want? The way that we work with our customers, we get to some very finite, I want to solve this problem. And frankly, I know a lot of vendors want to come in and try and boil the ocean. Our role is to come in and help you solve a problem. We find when we help you solve a problem, you want to use us more, you want to bring us in to solve the next problem.